in this country. I am willing to sacrifice anything, including my presidential ambition, to one term. I am willing to support anybody that I'm not tribal, because when I supported him, I can support someone. I am willing and ready with my supporters to support anyways. You know, my friend, when you build a house, if you want to demolish it, you are the best person to demolish it, because you know where you put steel, where you put less cement. Okay. A builder is the best. If you want to demolish a house, the first person you should call is the one who built it. He will demolish it for you very fast. In case you don't get him, you look at us. They may struggle because they don't know where there is a strong beam, where there's a strong column, where they put a lot of vibration. But we are the ones who made William Ruto president. Okay. And we know how he became president. We know his weaknesses. We know where we can be able to corner him. I think I'm the best person, but I am open. I am game with my colleagues, whatever we agree. But I want to assure you, from my end, I have total commitment to the identification of a single presidential candidate. It's one of the discussions that is going on in Wamanyoro. It's very heated. It's very heated, that discussion. If they are saying it's you, yes, it must be you. I say, okay, what if it's not me? Who we are discussing?
Who are they saying if it's not you?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the discussion. It's going on. It's going on. It's going on.
Okay. You're on record saying that you'll be signing a public pact as the United Opposition Principles with the people of Kenya committing to support whoever will be picked.
That was my proposal. I believe my colleagues will agree, because I have asked them many times. I have made public pronouncement to say, I, Rigathi Gachagua, am presidential candidate. If it's not me, I'll support somebody else. I ask my colleagues, you don't put your supporters in a corner. You know, if you say it is you and it's you and it's you, if it is not you, there could be some complication
and a fallout.
Yes. So what I have done myself, because I'm so genuine and I'm so desirous that we have one presidential candidate, because of the urgency of removing William Ruto from office, because he's bad for the country. The country is getting finished. The country has been taken over by goons and rogue police officers. So what I have done, I have prepared my supporters, who are in millions, for the eventuality that there is a possibility it is not me, so that if we agree we support somebody else, I carry them along. I am tonight once more asking my colleagues that they must continuously pronounce themselves before their supporters, the way I do. And I'm happy I had Kalonzo also having that narrative. We must continue preparing our narratives, that this is a national duty. It's beyond you as a person. It's a sacrifice for the country. For this country to stand, William Ruto must go. For him to go easily, we must have one presidential candidate, not two. Since it is critical, because that is what Kenyans want, it is that it could be them or not them. I think it's not too much to ask.
Your take on the Linda Mwananchi faction, and as I ask this, just today, Dr. Fred Matiang'i was hosting a section of leaders from Linda Mwananchi, and optics in politics plays a very big part. Nothing happens by chance. So did you know of this meeting? Give us your take on Linda Mwananchi.
Yeah, I was told about it. It's a good meeting. No. I think continuous engagement among people who are like-minded is very healthy. If you look at the guys around me, they are all young. I lead. I am a very genuine leader. When I say I'm mentoring young people, I do it. If you look at Olkalau, I never went to Olkalau myself to campaign.
Why is that?
I left it to the young people. You know, I've been mentoring young leaders within my region, because I don't want a situation where we could be where President Uhuru Kenyatta left us. President Uhuru Kenyatta did a lot for this country, and we respect him for the work he did for this country. Politics in our region, there was one gap. He did not mentor anybody. By the time he was leaving office, he was taking us to Raila Odinga because we didn't have anybody. I have decided consciously, in consultation with the elders, to prepare the leaders of tomorrow. And if you see why I've succeeded, why DCP is so strong, why we had such a strong showing in Kalau. Rigathi Gachagua, the DCP party leader, is surrounded by young, energetic leaders. I feel youthful myself because of the youthfulness around me. In Kalau, I made a conscious decision. I said I've been mentoring some young people. I want to test whether they have come of age. I want to see whether this mentorship program of mine has worked. I asked Senator John Methu, 35-year-old, and you come here, please lead the campaign and get your colleagues. Jerry Minor, 29, 30, Karungo Thangwa, 41, young people. And I'm to date. Among the things I'm celebrating in this win of Garau is the success of my mentorship program, that the leaders I'm mentoring have come of age. In fact, I was under a lot of pressure from the community that Kalau was very important because of the dignity of our community, that if something went wrong, they would be very offended. And they were finding me a bit irresponsible, in fact reckless, that I had left it to that 35-year-old man to drive such an important exercise. And many people urged me to move to Kalau and take charge, but I had confidence that for the last 2 years, I've mentored men and women, young ones, and they have come of age. Okay. And I didn't want to know. Okay. And I told my people, go and deliver. In fact, when William Ruto put too much money and brought the train, they almost chickened out and said, oh, boss, this thing is too important for us. Ruto has put too much money. We have 7 ministers. Please come and help us. I said, no. You guys, I want to see whether you have come of age. This thing, drive it to the end. They reached a point, they panic. In fact, I drove all the way to Nyahururu to go and take over the campaign. They were panicking because of the goodies, because of the money. I went to Nyahururu. And then I changed. I went in a small vehicle. I changed. I went round. I listened. I called them. I said, continue. There's no problem. Today, I want to tell the people, there are people who have been saying, oh, the mountain will not have a presidential candidate, or Rigathi Gachagua can be locked out by the courts. In fact, most members of parliament from the mountain, Akina Faith Getawa and others, they have gone to William Ruto saying, please interfere with the courts and make sure Rigathi Gachagua is barred from ever running, because if he runs, he'll finish us. See what you can do with the court and make sure he is barred from ever running, so that if he doesn't run, the mountain doesn't have a presidential candidate, then it's easier for us to get elected. I have very bad news for you. You people who have been pressurizing William Ruto to interfere with the courts and make sure that I'm not a candidate and the mountain has no candidate, I have very bad news for you. I have young men and women who have come of age. In the unfortunate event that William Ruto interferes with the court process and I'm barred from ever running, I have men and women ready to run. So me and the community will agree, pick one, and I can tell them, those young people I have are more lethal than Rigathi. In fact, a contest between one of my people, the ones I have, they would have a better showing than I as a presidential candidate, because one, they are youthful, they have a lot of energy, and also the country is craving for youthful leadership. So those who have been going to Ruto crying to him that he can use his influence and money to corrupt the courts so that I'm locked out, so that the mountain will never have a candidate for president, for deputy president, I have bad news for you. After my team, because they are all my young people, 18 of them were there. From among them, in case they succeed and they say, I cannot, we have men and women, competent, capable, articulate, energetic to be president or deputy president for that matter. And I'm a very happy leader that my mentorship, my community will never be exposed again. That even if today anything happened to me, even if today anything happened to me, I've established successfully a clear leadership structure that the community will never get convinced. If I'm not there, pick so and so, move on.
All right, so you seem to think they're tested, tried.
Yeah, those guys are good.
Is
my team there, I can consult the community, pick one of them to presidential candidate, he'll beat William Ruto in the morning.
Since you're so enthusiastic about youthful leadership, there's some who are saying that Edwin Sifuna, the Nairobi senator, is putting the cart before the horse. Masaa yake bado.
No.
There are others who are saying he's proved himself.
I'm telling Edwin Sifuna not to listen to that nonsense. Edwin Sifuna, please pursue your dream. All dreams are valid. In fact, that is one young man, if given the opportunity, I would also like to mentor. Among my guys, I'm telling you, Rogers, let's be honest.
Would you support a Sifuna ticket?
Why not?
Okay.
I am a kind of a person who is so genuine. You know, Kenyans say Rigathi is a truthful man. I am one leader who is not threatened by youthful people. The kind of method, Karongo, Jerry, the people I have mentored, not many leaders would agree. They would feel threatened. Leaving that campaign to my young leaders to take credit shows that Rigathi Gachagua does not feel threatened by young people. And I will never steal for growth of young leadership. I want to encourage Edwin Sifuna, Akina John Metho, Jane Njeri, Karungo Thangwa, Cleophas Marara, Babu Owino, all these youthful people. Please, the time is now. Let people not tell you that you are leaders of tomorrow. No, don't listen to that nonsense. The time is now. I look forward to sitting with Edwin Sifuna and listen to him. I've sat with Babu, I've listened to those young people. I've sat with people that I work closely with. I believe that the greatest resource for our country is our youthful population. We have got good leaders. They have no history of corruption. They are not tainted. They are not tribal. They have no beef with anybody. They are not vengeful. What a resource for this country.
Then why caution?
We are not short of options.
Why would you caution the governor of Murang'a?
No, the governor of Murang'a would have fallen into a government scheme without knowing. The chairman of IBC had threatened to cancel the by-election if there is violence. I am a consumer of intelligence. I was deputy president. I was also a civil servant for the longest. I have serious network within government. Actually, I have more information than William Ruto most time. William Ruto is too busy doing business deals. He doesn't know what's going on in the country. I had information that William Ruto had told Ethicon to try to cancel that by-election because it was not going well. That is why he issued a press conference saying, if there is violence, I'll cancel this election. They had planned violence that weekend. So when Kangata said he'll go to Olkalau, one, we had not invited him, but there's nothing wrong with him coming. I actually sent him a message through the Senator Jonyoto. I said, tell Kangata that place is very complicated and there are issues that he wouldn't know. For now, let him keep off. Let it remain a local affair. Because even I, and the party leader, have not gone to campaign for my candidate because I know what is happening. Please let him not go. Okay? So he was told, he said, okay. Then we heard he's still continuing. I sent him again. I said, tell him that it will not augur well if he goes there. There will be violence. Because you know these people have been attacking Leader Mwananchi. So they wanted to attack Leader Mwananchi in Olkalau. Then there is reaction, from the public. Then there are chaos. Then they cancel the by-election. And we didn't want it cancelled because we were winning.
Okay.
Then they also wanted to abduct John Metho. So I also told him to lessen his movement. Even myself, they wanted I go there, they attack me. I lessened my movement. So we outwitted the government through a lot of adverse intelligence. So when my younger brother, Kangata, did not respond positively, and he decided to go ahead, I had to admonish him publicly for him to stop. And he did well, but he decided to go to Nyahururu. You saw what happened? So I am somebody, people of Kenya know, if Rigathi tells you your wife is pregnant, please buy diapers.
Okay.
If Rigathi tells you don't go to Olkalau, there will be violence,
right.
Please don't go.
Okay, Rigathi,
when
let's move on.
Rigathi tells tourists, for now, please, wait a little bit for us to fix things, you listen to me. I'm a very responsible leader and I have too much information. I am a walking box of information. Kenyans give me a lot of information. I have very loyal police officers.
Okay.
I have loyal intelligence officers who love this country and who see me as a protector of this country, and they give me information to forestall bad things that can happen in this country.
Naturally, out of curiosity, I'd ask who your intelligence intel comes from, but as a journalist,
many.
Yeah, I know you don't mention your sources.
75% of the National Intelligence Service is with me. 90% of the National Police Service is with me. The entire civil service is with me. You know, because they are very unhappy. Let me tell you, they are very unhappy about the reading of the payslip. Let me tell you, the civil service, the private sector, all payslip hold a school of thought that the first thing we do on assuming office is to restore the dignity of the payslip. You as included. Yeah? Tell me what is happening. When Mukomen had decided to wreak havoc in the mountain,